Cougar 19! Hut, hut. Set! 70 Timberwolf! Cowboy 80! Hey! Smash Bronco! Ready? Let's go now! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal! Get up! Let's go! 70, Cowboy 80! Hut. Set! 70 Lions! 70 Lions! Ready, ready? Ready? Viking 18! 60 Bison! 60 Bison! Check go! Here we go! Here we go! Ready? Here we go! Shot! Cougar 19! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hey, check it. Go! Down! Now, Panther 60! Panther 60! Cougar 19! Check! Panther! Hut, hut! Shut up! Bronco 19, top. Ready? Ready, ready? Shut up! Let's go! Hut. Set! Ready, ready? Come on, set! 7, check go! Set! 8, go! Down! 70 Lions! Ready? Set! Ready? Hut, hut, hut! Here we go, set! Cowboy 80! Ready? Ready? Set up! Let's go now! Panther 60! Panther 60! Hut. Here we go! Here we go! 60 Eagle! 60 Eagle!
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Today on to Week 15 in the NFL, and we've got a good matchup in store, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And off we go from Cleveland. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's able to plow forward out to about the 29, just shy of the 30. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
Brings up second and 4.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Shoves him aside near the 35. And he'll have a Jets first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Flowers. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact, but that's exactly what happens here. That can't continue as this game goes on.
Now a short one to Gesicki.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is third and short.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And not only will he not get the few inches he needs, he's going to go backwards. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. Fourth down now. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. Operating from the gun, Culver. Got a man, it's De'Ami Brown, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Looking to put a drive together.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18.
That's taken in by Bond. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
At the 43-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And he'll be stopped at the 46, gain of 3. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
From the gun on third down, Sanders. Open man is Bond. He's got it. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Jets will take over. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Throwing to start the drive. Culver. Oh, an ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. Then he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready, ready?
Throwing, Sanders. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Will McDonald gets in there to take him down.
The downside for the defense is that they're dealing with a team that's in their red zone, but the upside, not much room to work with for the offense. Fewer windows in the zone for them to throw into. Tough for a quarterback to get a throw off before the pressure ends up getting to him.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. To throw is Sanders. That one out wide and intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Jets are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now a 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Taking in left side, it's Wilson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Come on, come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Looking to throw. Culver. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, and there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field, because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position. You want to be in the room, not looking inside to see everyone else having fun.
Past the 20. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready? Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
Sanders. And that is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
60 Eagles. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Dylan Sampson, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Jets, nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready, go.
Off play action. Culver. That's caught. It's Flowers. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
And that's a nice throw right there. And I'll tell you what I've seen in recent times and actually watched a presentation in the offseason from a college offensive coordinator. They showed about 10 different drills that he runs with his quarterbacks to show them how to get out of the pocket, how to get comfortable when they're doing so, and to make plays under that type of duress. That's an example of what we're seeing in the colleges delivered to the NFL. Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Back to 60. Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Culver. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Ready, ready.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. He tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
60.
Back to throw. Culver. Wants a screen pass. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to get the football here at their own 23.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots, because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Street. My man. Ready, right?
Sanders to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
19 Tiger.
To throw now. Here's Sanders. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
There's a short one caught by Fannin. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
On the jump.
4 yards. That's another.
19 Titans. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther Street.
Here's Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Look at the big man rumble. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 37 yards. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Tag! 70 Lions! Ready?
Sampson is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on second down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Big Lion.
On the jet sweep, it's Robinson. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Now Sanders. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. They already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something being shut out right now. They could really use some momentum before they head into halftime. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second down and a yard. Looking to throw. Culver. Throw caught by Flowers. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
First down.
Back to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. (10-0) is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And here's Isaiah Pacheco to return it. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready,
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 21-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And he can muster only a couple here to the 24.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Here we go, check. 70 Timberwolf.
From the gun, it's Shedeur. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
19 targets. Go.
On play action, here's Shedeur. He'll swing this out to Sampson. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it's 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Go, check, coach. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That'll go as a pickup of 8. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here we go, here we go. 19 targets.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Back to throw. Sanders. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points. We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Got a man, it's Brown. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Culver. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let's go.
Play action. It's Sanders. And he one that's incomplete.
That tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Ready, ready. Pat, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Up the middle they go. Sampson. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. Yeah, he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen, ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
Viking 18. Cougar 19.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Baker. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down.
Pick up on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Culver. He's got his target. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A big play that time on the catch and run. 36 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Cowboy 80.
Off play action. Culver. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Henry. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, Definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Past the 60, past the 60. 70, Timberwolves. Go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he powers through the first wave, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now they go screen. It's complete. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to have it here at their own 15. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 66 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he'll get this up to about the 42. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back to throw now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 60 by 6, 60 by Cougar 19. Go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. He finds his man. Complete. It's Chavez. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Okay, ready?
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Let's go now. Hot crack already.
Looking to throw. Sanders. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
That one incomplete there.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Ready, ready. Cowboy protect. Hurt, hurt.
To throw again, here is Sanders. Hard throw, incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film section tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down, keep the sticks moving.
Ready?
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
65.
Off the play fake. Culver. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It's J.O.K. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there for the sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 12.
The Jets on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. Operating from the gun, Culver throwing quickly to Wilson. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And the Jets.
Cougar 19.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one into the hands of Flowers. They'll come out in a 4-receiver look. 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Off play action. Culver. He finds his man. Complete. It's Flowers. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Browns are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Jamie Sherwood there to make the stop.
2nd and 10.
Come on.
At the 21-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. There he goes, right side. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 37-yard line. 108 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
And they take a knee.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Certainly not the highest of scoring games, Charles. Their offense did some okay things. Not a lot of points on the board, but enough for the win with how their defense was playing in this one.
Yeah, they certainly brought their A game, didn't they? They weren't fooled by anything that was presented to them from start to finish. That defense, they might as well have told their offense, guys, just kick a field goal. We've got it today.
So for the Browns, it's a 10th win of the year now as they move to 10-4. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.